Hello, everyone. I am Trisha from AI CERTs team, and I'm delighted to welcome you all to today's session on how to scale an AI training business profitably. So, this session is designed to give you insights about AI training ecosystem, which can be strengthened, creating meaningful opportunities for training providers and enabling skill development across fast-growing technology domains. So, through this initiative, we aim to empower learning partners, uplift work capabilities, support a future ready talent landscape. So, we're excited to have you all here as a part of this impactful journey. And hi, Nasima. It's absolute pleasure to introduce Miss Nasima Akram.
Thank you,
She's
Trisha.
our president of strategy business partnership for the Middle East. And with more than 25 years of experience in training and development, she is distinct industry leader and a proud $1 million club achiever at New Horizons. She is widely recognized for her ability to build high value partnerships, accelerate market growth, and deliver outstanding results in dynamic digital technologies sector. Known for her unmatched account management expertise and her passion for enabling client success, Nasima brings both depth and energy to every initiative she leads. Welcome, Nasima. Welcome again. Over
Thank
to
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, Trisha. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon to you all. Assalamu alaikum. Hope you're all having a good day. Firstly, thank you for joining me today on this exciting journey to talk about how AI training is making business profitable. So I'm going to go straight into it. Um, so As you know, AI globally is taking over the world. Middle East is actually the fastest growing region globally that's doing more to do with AI than any other country in the world, with the different visions that each country has. So it's really exciting. I think exciting times for everyone, especially exciting times for the Middle East. So it's great to know whether you're running a training center. So if you're a training provider, an academy, a corporate L&D teams, or just a solo educator, the question isn't if AI training will grow in the region. It's, who will lead it. And as you know, as the statistics are showing, the demand for AI is growing rapidly every day. And with the new technology and new tools coming out in AI, everybody needs to understand how to use AI. So the Middle East AI training reality. So what providers don't usually say out loud, AI demand is outpacing your ability to build programs. Again, it's moving so quickly. So we need new tools, we need new LLMs. The framework changes every 8 to 12 weeks. Internally, people can't keep up with that. Multilingual content delivery is no longer optional. So a lot of countries would like their own local languages to be represented. Competition is intensifying. Sorry, again, tongue twisted there across the region. So universities, tech vendors, private training providers are all launching AI programs. But there's a difference between a credible program and just somebody who's actually hosting a session. Enterprises want global recognition, certifications, not just internal workshops. So now, especially every government, there's lots of initiative for international credible certifications. This is what AI certs is. So clients are demanding vendor aligned. Which means that it's suitable for everybody, exam backed, credentials that take months or years to build in-house. Your instructors don't have to have the bandwidth to build AI curricula. As you know, with AI moving so fast, the curriculum changes very quickly as well. So you need to make sure that all of this is up to date, whether that's creating labs, assessments, content, or exams. So it is unrealistic for internal organizations to do that themselves. Government and enterprise timelines are extremely aggressive. So now, there's so many RFPs and projects out there that are all wanting AI in the projects. So they're expecting delivery which has ready AI programs within weeks, not months. So AI training reality in the Middle East, just at a glance, everybody every country I think has a 2030 vision nowadays. So all countries, especially in the Middle East, whether it's Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, etc. They all have a vision. Most of them are 2030 vision. If you think about it, that's not actually very far away. We're, literally a few years away from this. So all these countries, all the Middle East countries, they want their own people to be able to do the jobs that are required. So the biggest problem is at the moment, there's a massive supply and not enough demand. There's a massive demand, but not enough supply for the skilled people that are required to do those job roles. There's a massive gap in the market still. So AI is mainstream. So 75% GCC Gen AI adoption. As you know, generative AI is a massive area. There's a massive demand for certification. There's a big difference between a certificate, so just somebody attending a course, to actually receiving a certification. And this is based on their skills by sitting an exam and passing the exam and being able to do a job role, so hands-on certification, which is vendor aligned. Um, the market growth is massive, 15.4 billion AI market by 2030. That's such a big number, and that's growing every day. Workforce upskilling, 35% plus require reskilling. So the new technologies are coming out daily, and everybody needs to understand them. And I think it's now really a question of, if you're not going to skill yourself, you're going to fall behind. It's not AI is not going to take over your jobs, but it will definitely make you, you know, I don't even know the percentage that's going to make you more efficient. We know this with generative AI, and everybody's using ChatGPT, for example, and how much it makes your job much more faster. And that's even when most people don't use the potential of ChatGPT or Gemini or any of the tools out there. If they knew how to use it correctly, how powerful they would be. Um, there's a trust factor now, or a lot of governments or a lot of people are leading government initiatives, whether that's in the UAE, for example. They have their own Ministry of AI. Which had lots of government initiative in Saudi Arabia with the Humane Project, and most Middle Eastern country have got some sort of vision or massive projects that are going on to do with emerging technologies. Okay, so AI training reality in the Middle East. Again, we're carrying on from that last slide. AI adoption rising across the Middle East. So 60% plus, that's a large number of IT firms in countries like Jordan already integrate AI into products and services. Whether you're talking about telecoms, healthcare, banking, every single industry has adopted AI into their products. What does that mean? That means that people need to understand AI so that they can do the jobs, whether that's implementation of projects, if you're an engineer, to actually just working in, human resources, customer services, marketing, any department within an organization. It's not really now, oh, do we understand? Everybody needs some basic foundational level AI understanding. And then if there's role-based AI incorporated into that, that's even better. There's a massive demand, as we've mentioned earlier, on certifications. There's strong preference for globally recognized vendor alliances, especially in Egypt, Morocco. I wouldn't list two countries there. I would say everywhere in the Middle East, Saudi, UAE, Kuwait, everywhere there is a big requirement for certifications. There's a massive regional market growth. So Middle East digital AI market is valued at 244 billion, with AI segments growing 25 to 30%. That is actually, a very large number. We mentioned the, different country visions. So Saudi has a vision for 2030 with multiple projects coming up like Humane, etc., with the sustainable cities they're building, and not just Saudi Arabia, across the Middle East. You know, most countries have got this vision. Public trust and government transformation. So again, there's high trust in digital government and AI initiatives in Egypt, in Saudi, in UAE, Jordan, like I said, again, everywhere in the Middle East. And governments are now making lot of kind of things mandatory for whether it's an organization or academics to have international certifications. There's large scale talent development. Um, there's lots of national AI programs across the Middle East. Okay, so what if you could launch a full AI training portfolio in weeks, not months, with zero content building? So I'm sure you're asking, how do we do this? So the great thing is, this is where we come into play, what AI Certs does. So what the market really wants is globally recognized certifications, which are ISO standard aligned, and not just some, certificate they're getting. Role-based program. I think this is the biggest area of growth is role-based training. Um, there are lots of kind of consultancies and people doing training on AI, but globally there is nobody kind of doing certifications which are based around roles, which we'll kind of go into a bit deeper in a little while. Because AI for a developer to somebody in marketing to customer services to security is very different. Every role and every tool in AI is different that each individual will use. So this is really important. Flexible learning, whether you're a training provider, academic, whether you want to provide self-paced training, instructor-led training, hybrid model, we have a solution for you. Also practical, it has to be practical, hands-on, not just here, theory, because it's really important that when the students or employees have completed the certification, they're able to go and do job roles, which are going to make their jobs much more efficient, much more better, and it's all hands-on, so they understand how to use those skills that they've learned. Also, we have certifications which are verified with our QR code. So there's a lot of fraud going on. So you can't just copy a certificate. It does have a QR code on it, which you can basically scan and verify that the student has done the exam. Okay, so again, globally recognized certification, role-based programs, flexible learning, practical tool-based skills. It's what what does that mean to you? What does that mean to a training provider, to a corporate, to academia? It means it's fast to deploy. You don't have to do anything yourselves. If you're partnering with AI certs, we have all the content, the exams, the labs already available. We constantly update our content moving as fast as the market is moving. They're credible certifications, they're scalable. It's going to bring you revenue because we have a revenue generating model and it's supported by strong partner ecosystem. We work very closely with our partners. We want to make sure that you're successful in the delivery of the AI training, whether you do that yourself or use contract instructors to do this. But we want to make sure that the skills we provide the skills that are required in the market. Okay, so the market is ready, the demand is real, the opportunities, massively widely open now. So who's going to supply the talent is a big question, right? So building your own AI program means, hiring lots of people, designing curriculum, mapping job roles, creating lectures, assessment labs, filming videos, editing this, the list goes on, right? Localization, updating content constantly. This isn't really realistic. That's going to take a long time to do with a lot of costs, and you need somebody who's going to constantly update that content. And in the Middle East, the window is to lead right now. So what you need is ready-made certifications that are available in the market. So, it is a question like, there's so many competitors, so your competitors are not better than you, they're just partnering faster. And I think the people, especially the Middle Eastern region for AI certs is quite a new region. It's actually the fastest growing region. And I think partnering at this stage I think gives you a head start in kind of moving forward quickly and offering the certifications. And I'm sure you're already working with partners who are requesting AI in some form or another. So where does AI certs comes in? I'm sure you're wondering if you haven't heard of AI certs, who are we? What kind of challenges are we kind of giving you solutions for? Okay, so you need programs that work for every learner profile. Again, in our industry, there's not just, a lot of people will give you generic AI solutions. There's not just one solution. There's not just one role. There's multiple roles in an organization, whether you're a leader, whether you're in HR, whether you're in IT, whether you're in, any kind of department. There's so many roles within each department. So it's kind of how do you train everybody? You need content that's relevant, updated, and trusted. We know that. You need support models that actually help your team, deliver results in your workplace. The whole point of training and why companies invest in training is obviously they need skilled people to be able to do jobs. That was, yeah, I would say, 15, 20 years ago, that was the kind of requirement. Now it's how do you do that job more efficiently? How can you do that job a lot quicker? What tools are out there? How do we, move forward using AI tools? There's so many resources out there, but people don't know how to use it correctly. So that's really important to understand how AI is used in the job place. Um, you need a partner who gets the pressure you're under and stands with you, and that's exactly what AI certs is. Okay, so this is the most exciting slide for me. This is our portfolio. So we have, which is great, 50 plus certifications at the moment across artificial intelligence, blockchain, and emerging technologies. Um, on our left-hand side, you can see professional portfolio, our professional certifications. So here, all these certifications here are 1 day in duration, and they all have an exam at the end of it. The fantastic thing is we have the essential courses which everybody in an organization needs, which covers from foundation. And if you are a partner with us, you will get the AI Plus Foundation complimentary for yourselves, for your customers. So you can offer, this is a half-day self-paced learning course with an exam at the end that you can offer to all your customers. Okay. So this is a great kind of step into a industry, an organization or corporate to say, look, we're going to give you a basic level of AI Plus Foundation with an international accredited certification. Totally free, to get everybody to a basic standard level, to get somebody, fluent in AI. Then if you want to go further in the essential side, we have AI plus everyone. This is going deeper into AI, but again, this is a generic course for everybody to understand AI. If you're a leader, you would do AI plus executive, and then prompt engineering, as you know, generative AI, how to use, whether it's ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, etc. How do you prompt engineer level 1? How do you prompt in a correct way? As I mentioned earlier, most people don't know how to use resources to the power that it's offering. So these are generic certifications which are for everybody. Where it gets really exciting is that we then zone down into different areas of job roles in industry. So we look at business, L&D, design, specialization. So in business, for example, we have certification on AI plus sales, AI plus marketing, AI plus researcher, human resources. I'm not going to read every single one, but you can see we have a lot of different certification, project manager, AI plus ethics, which is another really important area when we're talking about AI. How do people use AI ethically, whether you're in healthcare, finance, any kind of industry? Ethics is really important. So we also have a certification for ethics. We have AI Chief AI Officer is one of our most popular certifications. If you're a Chief AI Officer or COO, etc., you're going to be implementing AI into your organization. How are you going to do correctly? The problem we have is a lot of projects fail in AI, not because of the technology, but the implementation of it. So how do you do that correctly? How do you listen to your people? What the requirement is? So that's a really popular certification. Um, we have L&D, so we also have learning and development, AI in government, in healthcare. Healthcare is a massive area. Um, the use of AI, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a healthcare administrator, how is AI going to be used in that kind of area, in government, in policy making? We even go further. So we have AI plus healthcare, but we also have an AI plus doctor, AI plus nurse, AI plus healthcare administrator. The reason we have these separate certifications, again, because a doctor is going to use AI very differently to the way a nurse or a healthcare administrator is going to use this. And what we're trying to do at AI Certs is make sure that you have the right tools for your job role to make sure that it's going to make your job role efficient. The other great thing is, so every single course that we offer also has an agent module within that already. However, we are also releasing certification just on agents. So we have a legal agent or a real estate agent. So we have lots of different agent courses coming out as well. Finance agent, gaming agent, for example. This is how you build the agent for that job role. But every single certification already has a module which talks about agent and what tools for that specific job role. And then on the right-hand side, you can see we have our technical certifications. Okay, so we cover data and robotics, development, security, cloud, blockchain. So things like AI plus quantum, security is a massive area when it comes to AI. So we have a whole track on security and AI. So these are 5-day courses with an exam at the end. You can build a track. So we have AI plus ethical hacker, AI plus network, security compliance. These are massive areas. If you're an engineer, um, you need that deeper level of understanding of how things work. We also have things like the AI plus engineer, AI plus developer, AI plus data, which go deeper into machine learning, NLP. If you're going to become a data scientist, or if you're looking to become a machine learning specialist, these are the kind of certifications you would be looking at. So every single course we have, we offer in 2 different modes, in self-paced learning and also as instructor-led. The great thing also is if you're a training provider or you're academia, etc., or even within a corporate environment, you need an instructor to do the delivery. All our certifications for the instructors is totally complimentary. Okay, so if you wanted to become an instructor with the AI certs, you can do any of these certifications, totally complimentary from us. Um, you sit that exam and there is a test teach, and on passing that you would become an AICT, and you can also deliver the training not only to your organization, to your customers, etc. So which will really help you. We also have it as self-paced learning, which means that um, you can also offer that as a hybrid model, or if you have customers who want self-paced learning, or or a combination of both. Um, we do give access to the student or employees 12 months access to the content. As part of that, the labs and exams are all included. There is an AI mentor on the course as well on our self-paced learning. So if there is any questions before the exam, for example, they can go through and ask questions to the AI mentor, which will support the course. And then there is an exam link at the end of each course for the student to sit their exam. And in passing the exam, they will get a certification from AI Certs. Okay, so we do have multi-language courses. So at the moment, we have the video AI mentor and exams in those localized languages. So we have German, French. Obviously, Arabic is important. So we have Arabic. We are developing a lot more courses in Arabic now as well because of the demand in the region. So we're starting to have a lot more certifications in Arabic. We also have Chinese, Turkish, Azerbaijani. We also have Spanish as well, quite a few certifications in Spanish as well. Um, okay, so AI CERTs partner ecosystem, how does it work? We have different programs. We have Authorized Training Partner, which is our ATP program. So this is for anybody, organization who is a training company. It's for corporate L&D. You might have an internal. So that, for example, STC has its own academy. PwC has their own academy within their own company. So you would then be considered as an ATP. So you have full rights to deliver AI CERTs program as an ATB. If you partner with us, then you have access to the instructor-led materials, hands-on labs. We have an instructor portal presentation. Everything that you need as an instructor will be provided to you. Um, our courses are on our LMS. So you'll have access to the LMS. As a student, you'll have access to the student LMS, which has all the content and all the resources that the student will require. Okay. You can also do co-branding with our marketing assets that you will get access also to our ATP portal, which has lots of collateral for you to use. So again, we're trying to make it easier for our partners so that they can go to market very quickly without kind of doing anything themselves. So we try to provide, everything for you. We support you. We help you. We want you to move forward quickly to uh, get all the benefits out of the demand, and make hopefully lots of money from that, the demand out there in the market, and upskill, or if it's upskilling your own people as well. We have the trainer enablement program. We've got the ability to run our own classes, deliver corporate batches, so we can support you with that. And then we have a generating revenue model. For the Middle East, we have a separate pricing. So we have what we call tier 3 pricing for the Middle Eastern region. So depending on what country you are in, we have some separate pricing for that as well, to kind of take into consideration local things happening there. If you're a university, college, school, etc., we have a AAP program, which is called Authorized Academic Partner Program. So again, similar to the ATP, but the certifications can be integrated into degree diploma programs. I think it's really important because, especially in the Middle East, I was in the UAE recently, met with some of the ministries, and basically, a lot of the governments are making it mandatory for international certifications to be incorporated into university programs. So they don't just want the theory-based degrees anymore. They want hands-on, real-life international certifications, which are embedded into their certifications. So it's becoming mandatory. It's not even a choice for universities now. So they want to make sure that the students come out with the real life skills that they're going to need in the workplace. And then also having a certification that's credible, which is really important. Um, we do give certifications, and there's micro-credential badges, not only upskilling the faculty, but also, obviously the students. So, if you're the lecturer, you would do the trainer. We do offer LMS integration, analytic dashboard, so you can do reporting as well. And you have access to AI labs, hands-on modules, and capstone frameworks as well. Okay, then we also have association partners. So we have a couple of different type of partners. So if you're an association, if you're a professional body, like chambers of commerce, government council, industry groups, etc., we create certification pathways for your members. We can co-brand webinars, events, and skill initiatives. We have discounted member pricing, and we can do joint publication reports, etc. as well. And then the final one we have is an affiliate partner. So training comes to academics, corporate L&D providers, consulting firm can get ability to promote AI CERTs programs. So we give commission on every learner you refer, and we have marketing kits, tracking, etc., to support you with that. Okay, so plug in, promote, and profit, the 3 Ps, as it's known. So plug in, everything's ready for you. So ready to use courseware. So we constantly update our curriculum. As you know, AI is moving very quickly. Every other day, something new comes out. So we make sure that we are up to date with our curriculum. If you have purchased some content for some delivery and there are any changes, we will add that into the curriculum, into the content within that 12-month period. We have an exam engine. We have our own exam called proctoring platform called Proctoring 365, which is our certification exam body. You don't have to schedule an exam. You can just click on the link that will be provided with your content, and you can do the exam anytime. It's 24/7 proctored. You get access to the LMS and other resources. We have several labs that are incorporated, virtual labs that you will use. You don't need any hardware. It's industry aligned curriculum, global certification and alignment, which is really important. And then you have stackable micro credentials. So you can create a roadmap. Some with our professional certifications, for example, which are 1 day. If you're a HR manager, for example, you might want to do AI plus everyone. And then if you're a leader, you might do the executive, but then there's AI plus ethics, and then you might need to do AI plus HR. So then you're making that into a roadmap of courses. So we can kind of customize and work with our partners to create longer roadmaps, whether that's a technical or professional level, depending on the departments you're working with. So how do you promote, help you generate demand? You can do co-brandable marketing assets. We provide you with a ATP portal that has lots of collateral to support you. We have localized marketing kits as well. We do lead generation webinars, which we can co-host with you. We'll help with email templates, campaigns. We have a great marketing team who will support you. Yeah, so you have access to global marketing partner support. Once you become a partner, you are also listed on our website as well as a authorized training partner. And we work very closely with you to make sure that we're going to support you and you can go to market quickly. Um, so we offer a revenue generating model for our training partners. So if you're doing delivery, instructor-led, or whether it's e-learning, we help launch self-paced learning programs, corporate training deals, and enterprise portfolios, scaling from one program to full AI portfolio and earning more with global certification pathways. We're working with lots of partners at the moment who are working on big government initiatives. If the customization is required, we can help you with that. Yeah, there's lots of projects out there, as you can imagine. And, again, the Middle East is moving very fast. Okay. So your roadmap to becoming a high performing partner. So firstly, you choose AI CERTs program. So you sign up to become an authorized training partner. So you'll get a selection of role-based tracks. As you saw in the portfolio, we have a very large portfolio, and the fantastic thing is our portfolio is growing every month. We're releasing new courses all the time. There's some really exciting stuff coming out. I mean, it's exciting as it is what you see in our portfolio, but we've got, stuff coming out. I mean, I've never heard before of vibe coding. I don't know if you guys have heard of vibe coding. We've got vibe coding certifications coming out. So you don't actually have to be a coder to do some coding, which is fantastic. So there's lots of interesting certifications also coming out. We're also road mapping a lot more with some of our existing certifications. So instead of having just one certification, for example, in HR, we'll have a foundation level course, and then we'll go up to different certifications in that kind of role. So moving from, for a HR manager for different roles, just like we've done in healthcare with the AI plus healthcare, then we have AI plus doctor, nurse, and also healthcare administrator. So we will be also doing that with a lot of the other tracks as well. So there's lots of exciting certifications also coming out. Then, we do offer some different languages, as you saw, and we are developing more and more. We've got vendor-aligned courseware and global certification standards, so we do have to follow certain ISO standards to make sure that our certifications are aligned and appropriate for the market and for the job roles that we are offering. Seamless onboarding. We will do different sessions with you to make sure you're up to scratch with what we offer. So we'll have quite a few training sessions with you. Um, We do help with launching in the market. We do a PR, etc., co-branding, webinars, emails, etc. We will do together. We have a train the trainer program, as I mentioned. Instructors can become certified totally complimentary. And then, how you scale up to enterprise and government deals. We've got so many certifications to cover every kind of department. Whether you're a training provider, you're a corporate, and you need to train your employees, as you know, everybody needs to be skilled, basic foundation level to, being trained in their job roles. So, we can help with government contracts, etc. as well. Okay, so just to kind of why choose AI certs? And I think I've been through everything that you kind of need to know, but just to reiterate, so role-based, this is massive, role-based certification. This is a massive USP for you. Enterprise ready, we're aligning with workforce needs. The certifications are to make sure that the individuals are skilled, so they can become much more efficient, much more quickly in their job roles. Our certifications are also academic friendly, so easy to integrate into any curriculums. Fast updates, so we keep up to date, as I mentioned, with the time. So as I mentioned also in our portfolio, every single course already has a agent module. Agentic AI, as you know, is massive. We do already have a module for agents incorporated into every single certification. So people can understand what agents can do, how they work, what tools are available for that particular job role. And we're backed by a global ecosystem. So we're not just another courseware provider, we are a certification body who's looking at real life job roles and how to make those jobs how to make people more skilled quickly in an efficient way, and how those AI tools can be used in every different job role that's available for that particular job role. Okay, so if you're ready to lead the AI skills revolution, we're ready to power it. So it's a matter of you know, is that something you're looking for? If you're not somebody else, if you're not delivering that training to a customer or partner, somebody else will be. The demand is massive. So yeah, you bring the learners, we bring the curriculum, certification and support, and we can create impact together. So yeah, definitely it'd be great for you to become a partner. It'd be great for me to work with you for the Middle Eastern region. We are seeing massive growth in that region. Whether that's the demand of AI or partners wanting to come on board to offer the great certifications we have. So I'm going to stop there. I hope it's been kind of relevant for you to understand what we do and the demand in the Middle Eastern region, and you can see the opportunities that are out there. I'm going to stop there. So please do let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. So I'm going to stop here for a second. I can see there's quite a lot of stuff in the chat. I'm just seeing if is there anybody that would like to ask anything specific? Guys, is there any questions?
Yeah, there has been few couple of them. I
Okay.
guess we have one open question. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how do partners who all use AI certs differentiate amongst themselves if everyone is offering the same course curriculum? So this
Yeah, so
is
that's a
by
really
Manu.
so that's a really good question. But with any business, I mean, the great opportunity is the Middle East is a new region for us. So at the moment I mean, obviously partners will grow because that is what we're looking for, to grow our partners in the region. But different countries do have different models in terms of the pricing, because depending on the tier they are, be based on United Nations. But yeah, it's how we have such a big portfolio. There's enough space in the market for, a handful of partners. We don't take on every single person, but any relevant partner we will work with. And the market is massive out there, enough for, I think, quite a few certificate partners out there. So I hope that answers your question. Is there any other questions?
Yeah, they are that I majorly I have answered. Few, if you want, we can talk about
Yeah,
them.
yeah, please,
It
yeah,
just
talk about them.
Yeah, I just have to add one more thing because yes, our differentiator is not just role based, but also the quality, customer experience, and the GTM strategy that we help across regions. And we are the largest certification body actually for different expertise in different domains. Yeah. So Nasima, we have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one member Fadil, he has many questions, and he's saying
Yeah,
that it's best to have a meeting. So I guess, yeah, we
okay.
need to connect one on one. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. Just send me the details and we can talk separately on that to answer any other questions. Is there anything else,
right,
Trishta?
right. We majorly our team has answered them, but I like you to take one or two more because
Yeah.
I'm guessing that others will also have the same ones. So, who designs your AI courses? In-house team or external industry experts within the field of AI, or a combination of both?
It's actually a combination of both. We have industry experts, we have internal experts. We work with a large team from lots of different high corporates from different areas so that we can make sure that the certifications we offer are relevant, and they do go through quite a rigorous process before we actually launch a certification. So we have to follow certain standards. We have different phases that we go through, alpha phase, beta phase, etc., before we actually launch it to make sure we have like people who will test the certifications to make sure they're correct for that job role. So we have a mix of experts that will be creating those certifications.
Right. Let's take one more. In the
Mhm.
Middle East, what percentage of training requirements or demands are based on delivering in Arabic language?
I would say, I mean, a small port, it's not massive. I'll be honest. I think certain foundational level courses people do request in Arabic. Maybe in Saudi Arabia, there seems to be a big requirement. In certain countries, there's for the foundation courses. When it comes to more technical certifications, we don't see that much growth in requiring Arabic language. Also, technical courses are quite hard to kind of translate into a different language because of the actual concept totally changes. But foundational courses definitely there is a certain requirement. I would say not everybody, but I would say about 20-30% people would say, is there any localized certifications in basic foundational courses? And that's why we have translated some of our basic courses, our foundation level courses, our generic courses into Arabic, which is required. Also, if you're a training provider or corporate, I mean, we work with a lot of Arabic speaking instructors in the region. So a lot of the courses, even if the content is in Arabic, they do the delivery. They can do the delivery in Arabic. They can add their own notes, etc. as well. But we do have the foundational level courses, certifications in Arabic at the moment. And I think that seems to be where the higher demand is for Arabic language or localized language.
Yeah, just add to one point, we also support with marketing where we have we customized it in Arabic language. So all the collaterals that we also support, creatives, they we have them in that regional language. So yeah, let's take one more. There are a few more
Hmm.
actually.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Further Khan says that we provide an LMS for SMEs, RTOs, and corporate organization and government AI courses to host on our platform. So, do you offer Scrum compliant or LMS ready courses that can be integrated into external learning management systems?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have an API document that talks about SCORM compliance and integration. So it depends obviously on what you're using, what we're using. But yeah, we do that on a regular basis where we can integrate our content into other LMSs. So yeah, yes, we can.
Right. I guess I've asked the major ones, and other ones
Hmm.
have been answered. Yeah.
Okay.
So any other question anyone have?
Yeah, I mean, feel free to contact us
Yeah.
if you think of anything, if there isn't any questions now, if you're interested in become a partner or any kind of queries you might have, please reach out to us. I think Trisha will put in the, or if she hasn't already put in the chat, she can put in our details, our website, our links to contact us. To understand further. But if you have asked for any kind of anything to be answered and you'd like us to contact you, please let us know in the chat as well, and we will contact you separately as well to make sure that we answer any questions. But we're really excited. The Middle Eastern region is really exciting. Like I said, it's moving very fast, and I think you really need to be in that bubble now to kind of take benefit of the demand that's out there for AI training and the lack of skills that are there. So people need training. The government initiatives that are out there. It's there's so many government initiatives out there that are kind of supporting AI now and making mandatory for AI certifications, credible ones. So yeah, we really look forward to working with you guys in the future. Like I said, any questions, please feel free to ask or get in touch with us. Thank you so much. Thank you, team, for your support, and thank you everybody for joining me today.
Yeah. There's just one question has come up: how to arrange a
Okay.
meeting with you? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So, sorry, if you could just put in the chat who the person is, and I will personally get in touch with them. If you could just write down, I'm sure we'll have their details if they've registered. But yeah, we will get in touch with you. I will send you an email or get in touch with you. And yeah, we can discuss further any questions you might have.
Right. I guess we just have one last
Yeah.
question. Do you
hmm
offer sector specific courses? Example for tourism or hospitality, is it possible to bring our own course into the AI search environment?
Sorry, can you repeat that question again?
So, do we offer sector specific courses? Example for tourism or hospitality, and is it possible to bring their own course into AI search environment? For example, to use your platform and credentials.
So there's two parts to that question. Obviously, we, as a role base, we're looking at industries. We don't have anything specific for tourism or hospitality in the sense for that industry, although, we do cover customer services and marketing and other job roles that would also affect that industry. But we are bringing out new certifications, as I mentioned, all the time. We're trying to cover, I think, by the end of next year or, in the next few years, over 300 job roles. So we are always bringing out new certifications. In terms of your own certifications, if you've got it, we do have a few different services we offer. One is we do offer the digital certificates, which is called CERTs 365. So if you have your own courses and you wanted a digital certificate service, again, this is a separate long conversation. We can do demos, etc. We also have our exam portal that you can use, so you can host your own exams on our proctoring 365 exam service. And we also have we've just launched something called Adoptify AI. Again, this is a whole journey to do with AI from the start of a project to the end of a project. So there's a lot of other services as AI certs that we do offer as well. But again, we can discuss that separately with you.
Right. So, yes, Fadil, we have taken the details of yours and we'll be reaching out to you personally. Thank you for sending your details. And Manu, could you just also give your details so that we can connect to you directly and help you solve all the questions that you have? Right. I guess we'll just close this now. So I'd like to thank all the attendees for being a part of the session, and we hope that today's session has given the clarity and also take actionable strategies to elevate your AI training business, especially in Middle East region. So thank you so much, Nasima, for the insights and joining
No
us,
problem.
and
Thank you
we'll
so
reach out to
much.
you all. Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you.
guys. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.